Good evening and welcome to the September 29th edition of EastCast. I'm Joanna Gray with RJ Portella to bring you the news of the week. Last night was East Higher Education Night. This annual event is when hundreds of colleges send representatives to distribute and supply information to interested students who are looking for the right college. For those of you who missed out on all the stress and excitement, don't worry. Be sure to see your guidance counselor as soon as possible to get a listing of the colleges that are visiting for the up-and-coming week. Don't leave your college search until the last minute when you're stressed and clueless like, I don't know, RJ. Us? So make sure you do that. And now over to RJ.
Yesterday, Mr. Haynes, a World Civilizations and Humanities teacher, Mr. Carr, a Humanities teacher, and Mrs. Statmore, an English teacher, chaperoned a trip to the University of Pennsylvania Museum. The students experienced the archaeological exhibit of Nubia, an exhibit dealing with African and Egyptian mummies, statues, and hieroglyphics. This school-sponsored field trip, conceived by the three teachers, lasted most of the school day and provided each student with valuable information dealing with our ancestors. And now on to the drama news. On October 15th and 16th, the East Drama Department will present Lab Theater, an annual event usually consisting of one-act plays. This year, the two plays to be produced are Love, Death, and the Prom, directed by Mr. Thomas R. Weaver, East's technical theater director, and Shall We Join the Ladies, directed by yours truly, RJ Portella. Everyone is invited to attend, for it is always an enjoyable event. Joanna?
In recognition of the recent Israeli-Palestine peace treaty, this year's fall show will be The Diary of Anne Frank, a moving tragic drama based on the memoirs of a young Jewish girl during the Holocaust. This true story will be directed and produced by Mr. Robert D. Nation, East Drama Director. Auditions for the show will be held on October 5th and 6th, and all students are encouraged to participate in this challenging learning experience. East School Store offers a wide variety of products for purchase. This fall, there is a change in the structure. Here's Monica Wohlert with Mr. Chuck Martine to fill you in on the new school store.
Hi, this is Monica Wohlert from EastCast. I'm here with Mr. Martine, who's the head of the school store. Mr. Martine?
How are you?
What? Thank you. How exactly has the school store changed?
Okay, the school store last year was located in Cafeteria 2. We came up through a lot of research with a more centralized location where the entire population could benefit and use the school store, and we decided to use C103 here.
People have a lot easier access, that's
Absolutely.
What are the opening times?
Okay, the school store is open before school, it is open third period, it is open fourth period, it is open 7th, 8th, and after school.
Almost around the clock then, basically, for students.
We're trying.
All right, what though was incredibly different? Were the merchandise, was that at all different?
Absolutely. Last year we conducted a survey in the spring, and we polled the population here at East, and we asked them what would they like to see in a school store, and basically we came up with some merchandise that the students really expressed an interest in, and it's specifically embroidered merchandise with the school logos on it.
What exactly, how are the students to get involved with the store? How do they become workers here?
The store evolves from the marketing education classroom. This is our lab. Like you have English labs and science labs. Well, the school store is the marketing education lab, and the students get to apply principles that we cover in the classroom right here in the school store.
Is there any way to become a part of this without actually joining the class?
No, the students do run the store. They order the merchandise, they take care of the money with my supervision, they take care of the books, they handle all the merchandise, so it is part of the class. So you would have to be enrolled in a marketing education program here at East.
All right, from the wide array of merchandise that we have here, what exactly has the best seller been so far?
We've had a lot of items that have been doing very well, our locker mates, our mirrors, our Cougar hats, our Cougar folders, our shirts. So we've been very happy so far. We just hope we can continue this pace because we've got to pay our bills.
We're at the outdoor window now of the school store. We're here with Randy and Melissa, two of the workers here at the school store. Yeah. Randy, Melissa, do you guys have fun working here at all?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, we get out of class. No, it's a lot of fun.
When is, so to speak, rush hour? When do a lot of people come here?
Mostly during like the lunch period, like 5th period, or before school, sometimes after school.
And so how many people come when it's busy, approximately?
About 7, 8.
It's small, so
Yeah.
we can't fit many people.
Not a lot of people know about the store yet, so.
Well, I'm sure they will as time goes by. What do you guys think is the best item that you sell here?
I think, so what do we have? I think the t-shirts and the locker mates.
I like the baseball shirts. Yeah, they're nice.
Baseball shirts.
So would you encourage people to come and work here?
Well, you have to be part of marketing to do. We do it like as part of a retail lab or something.
All right, well, thanks a lot. This has been Monica Wohlert for EastCast, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Monica. On Thursday, October 14th, East will hold its annual back-to-school night. all students will receive a blank schedule with a building plan and homeroom where they can write down all information about their classes, including subjects, locations, and names of teachers. While there, parents can visit the numerous trophy cabinets, the spacious auditorium, or the new computerized media system in the library, to name a few. Don't forget to fill out these plans or parents will be very lost. On Monday, September 27th, the Thespian Society sponsored a trip to Cornwall, Pennsylvania for its annual Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. The students, chaperoned by Mr. Nation, Mr. Weaver, and Mrs. Wilson, spent the day in a 16th century Elizabethan setting. There were all sorts of competitions, such as scenes, original costumes, and madrigal singing, and the students enjoyed themselves thoroughly. Some of the other activities at the fair were hand wax dipping, human chess, jousting, and shopping in an assortment of various boutiques. Unfortunately, bad weather cut the day short. However, for the students, this was a memorable day. And now, here's our sports announcer, Stu Dubin, to bring you the highlights of our East teams.
Thanks, RJ. Another week of East sports concluded Sunday when East varsity football team romped Camden Catholic 41-0. The Cougars gained 307 yards on offense, including 162 yards passing by Ben Steinberg and 122 yards rushing from Jeff Cherkis. Scott Peeler caught 5 passes for 96 yards, including 2 touchdown catches of 12 yards and 45 yards. The defense also shined, holding Camden Catholic to only 101 yards in total offense and forcing 5 turnovers. The win kept the Cougars at number 5 in both South Jersey rankings. Also on Wednesday, the Cougar field hockey team played to a scoreless tie against Triton. The Cougars outshot Triton 18-7, but neither team could find the goal. On Tuesday, East's boys soccer team dominated Paul VI, but barely escaped with a 1-0 win. East outshot the Eagles 28-6. The only goal of the game came when Andrew Jensen sent a pass to Jeff Madden early in the second half. Michael Carnes and Jason Stein combined for the shutout. The boys soccer team kept their number 3 ranking with a 2-0-1 week.
Well, that's all for the news tonight. Special thanks to Mr. Gordon Hampson, our cameraman and editor, Mr. Keith Haynes, our advisor, and to Ben Weiner and Jeremy Sadell, our student cameramen, for their contributions. On behalf of RJ Portella and me, Joanna Gray, we thank you for watching this segment of EastCast, and we invite you to stay tuned for East-West girls tennis following the West Report. Tonight we leave you with Ophelia, whose session at Higher Ed Night on Dogma was well received. Good night, Ophelia.
Ralphie!
Good evening, and welcome to the West Report. I'm Shauna Williams.
And I'm Debbie Wickus. This year's Junior Miss Pageant was held on Thursday, September 23rd at 7:30. The contestants included Lori Carty, Haley Consina, Katie Eld, Jennifer Harris, Lauren Hinden, Robin Lane, Dana Pilla, Shauna Williams, and Janie Zuber. Contestants were judged on scholarship, leadership, talent, school and civic activities, citizenship, and poise. After the talent competition and question period, Shauna Williams was chosen as the Cherry Hill High School West Junior Miss. And I have with me tonight as my co-anchor, Shauna Williams. Welcome, Shauna.
Hi.
What made you decide to participate in the Young Miss Pageant?
Well, I thought it would be fun, but besides that, I thought it would be a good way to represent the school. And there are scholarship opportunities available at the state level and county level.
What did you think of the competition?
Well, I thought everyone did a wonderful job. There are so many talented girls in their school, and unfortunately, I only got to see some of the acts, but they were really wonderful, and I thought it was really a really tough competition.
What do you think gave you the edge from the judges over all the other contestants?
Well, scholarship is a big, important part of the pageant, of the competition, and I've been working hard the last couple of years to really keep my grades up, and I think that was a big edge in the competition.
Now that you're a West Young Miss, what other activities will you be participating in representing our school?
Well, after Thanksgiving, there's a pageant at the county level. There's also a parade that I will be involved in on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And there's a number of dress rehearsals and so on and so forth before the actual pageant. And then from there, who knows?
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Higher Education Night was held last Monday. Juniors and seniors had a chance to walk around West Cafeteria and receive information about different colleges and universities of their choice. And here's Dave Marica with this week's sports. Dave?
Last Sunday, the Lions football team advanced one rung on the ladder to the state championships by beating Bishop Eustace 14-0. West opened the score late in the first half on a 17-yard pass from quarterback Kevin Carlton to junior receiver Joe Gamaz. The team iced the game late in the fourth quarter on a 3-yard run by Michael Fulcher. The highlight of the game, though, was a goal line stop by linebacker Brock Atkins. The team will try to remain undefeated against Highland this Friday. The game is at Highland. The boys soccer team opened its season with 2 exciting wins. In the opener, goals by Tom Ben and Scott Slocken rallied West to a 2-1 victory over Overbrook. Ben popped in a goal with 8 seconds left in the game to knot the score at 1-1. Slocken then put in the winning goal 3 minutes into the first overtime period. Last Thursday, Aaron Pesnell scored twice to lead the Lions past Highland 2-0. Goalie Anthony DeMichael made 7 saves in the contest. West will play Gloucester Township Tech and Pennsauken this week. The Lady Lions field hockey team, ranked 13th in the South Jersey, beat Pennsauken 1-0 and Washington Township 3-0 last week. Tiffany Sahaki scored the lone goal in the opener, and Julia Dunworth netted a hat-trick against Township. The girls play Eastern and Paul VI this week. The girls' soccer team began its season with a 4-2 win over Overbrook. Elizabeth Watson had a hat-trick in the contest. Against Highland, goalkeeper Donna Hine was brilliant in making 20 saves and preserving a 0-0 tie for the Lady Lions. The girls play Bishop Eustace, Edgewood, and Pennsauken this week. Dr. Walter Brown's girls' tennis team fell to Eastern and Cherry Hill East last week. On a positive note, though, the doubles combination of Aviva Kappas and Geraldine Chazan won the match against Eastern. The girls play Edgewood, Highland, Woodrow Wilson, and Washington Township this week. The boys' cross-country team split its conference meets last week, defeating Overbrook and falling to Eastern. Ed Devlin led the way for West, taking 5th in the meet. Then, in the Olympic Conference batch meet, Devlin took 1st and Jason Conwell came in 3rd. The girls' cross-country team beat Overbrook and lost to Eastern in a tri-meet last week. Jen Jennings secured 2nd place in the contest. In the Olympic Conference batch meet, the Lady Lions took 1st through 7th place, with Jennings, Cindy Way, and Julia Schoaf leading the pack. Both teams race in the short conference meet on Saturday. And finally, the girls and boys gymnastic teams begin their seasons this week, the girls against Cherokee and the guys in the Devil Classic. Well, that's all the West sports. Now back to the West Report.
Last Thursday, West students got to sleep in 2 hours later as the faculty and administration met for the first of 6 regularly scheduled early morning meetings. Principal Mr. Simon addressed parents and staff in the school library. The major topic for this first meeting was vision of the school's future. The next meeting is scheduled for early November. Back to School Night is being held this year on October 13th at 7:30. This night gives parents a chance to meet their son and daughter's teachers and time to discuss courses being taken. Attention, senior parents. If you plan to put an ad or baby pic of your senior son or daughter, please send in the forms as soon as possible. The yearbook is also looking for patrons. If you have any questions, please contact Mrs. Kruger. Next Wednesday marks a special activity day. Seniors will be taking their large group photos in the Jones Gym. Sophomores and juniors will be taking yearbook pictures in the Walsh Gym, and freshmen will be conducting government elections speeches in the auditorium. A note from campus police. All student vehicles parked on High School West property must display decals by today or be subject to tow or ticket. It's Mr. West time again. If you are interested in being a contestant, see Mr. Jalora in D1 during homeroom. Let's close tonight with a piece of your talent competition, Shauna. Could you identify it for us?
Yes, I performed I Can't Make You Love Me, performed first by Bonnie Raitt.
Thank you for watching. Please tune in next week at the same time. Good night.
Good night.